波動の96一等加速
Alright, what's going on, guys? SAFWY is back again, coming into the showcase on a Max Transcended T15. Spirits are forever with you, Uryu. And yeah, I'm actually surprised. I'm surprised that people actually have these characters 5/5, but then again, they keep being put as filler, which is kind of interesting. So he is a human Quincy, he does have a Hollow Killer, and he is a Link Slot Potion unit. Now, one thing that differentiates himself from a lot of Potion units is that he actually does have the increased status element chance against Speed Attribute Hollows, which is really good when there are Hollow enemies. But one thing to note is that since IZ always has two different types of enemies, he'll never have like killer against everything in the run, right? He does have damage to weaken enemies plus 20% from the T15. Personally, I like full stamina damage boost. A bruiser of 20%, berserker of, I believe it's 40%, but I might be wrong. 52. Oh god, he has a berserker of 20%. I thought it was 40. Oh yeah. A devastation 40%, full stamina damage boost from the Link, increased speed, Link Slot Potion plus 5. He does have Havoc, and he does have Frenzy, Debilitator plus 5 seconds for the weakening, and he does have Sprinter plus 1. So let's take him into IZ. I don't think that we have IT available, just because it is Saturday. Oh wait, it is Saturday. I changed my clock so that way pretty much I have a program and you're only allowed to do a certain amount of things once a day, but if you change the clock it bypasses it, so don't understand how that works, considering that what it does has to do with the internet to begin with, so they could verify but they decided not to. So okay, oh perfect, we do have times, okay, so we can do ×5 here. Let's see if we can bring in some more super link slot. Let me see if we can bring in some link slot units. Click here. Increase link slots. Do you have Grimjaw? No Grimjaw. Okay, no allies. ×5 run. That way he doesn't have to do it later. For a second, I really thought it was Thursday. I'll have this video uploaded within the same day, so yeah. So first strong attack, boom boom. Second strong attack, crawling vortex. At least it has the Havoc. If it didn't have Havoc, I think it would be actually quite unfortunate. First strong attack. It is the, I believe it's a projectile forward into split 3 ways, kind of like Bambietta's. I do like Bambietta's first strong attack. My only issue is that without killer, I'm not gonna lie, usually these IT runs end up being kind of unfortunate to look at, right? Boom boom. There's a heal barrier. I do like this Orihime. Oh, she has killer here, doesn't she? Does she have rock art killer? Ah, she's so good. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of disappointing for T15 Max Transcendence. We are leaving some of the enemies very low health. I think that if we had the full stamina damage boost instead of the damage to weaken enemies, it actually would have been much better. Because like by the time these guys get weakened, they're already pretty much dead. Damage to weaken enemies, it's an okay skill. But remember that when you have the enemy weakened already, they're already taking 50% extra damage, and in content like IT, you just bypass that anyways. Though I don't think that IT was the main focus of him getting him to T15. Boom boom. Oh my lord. I feel like the matchmaker in Mulan, if you've ever watched Mulan, the first one, the waist is not good for birthing sons, like like that's how I feel right now playing this character in IT. Oh yeah. He is a cool looking character though. I think that they did a good job in terms of his animations. Though I wish that he got a bit more power. It's the Berserker 20% definitely hurts him. There you go, 130k on the Ulquiorra. Like that alone is dealing like 624k with just the last 3 hits. There, the damage to weakened enemies definitely comes into play. Keep in mind that this is not calculating in the first hit. I didn't really keep track of that. We'll catch that over here in this side, just because we actually do have hollow enemies here. Boom, boom, boom. We'll do a ×5 run just because his clock wasn't ticking. I like having the clock tick a little bit. Okay, so first strong attack. Boom, boom. Crawling Vortex. 7k per hit. 21k. About average damage, to be honest. Like, it's not bad damage, but like for a max transcended unit, you usually want to see a lot more nowadays, just because most characters do get Berserker 40%, even with like their crazy status elements. The hidden enemies is definitely coming into play here. Oh my god. Pop, pop. Should kill, yep. Enough range collision to actually bring up your combo down to 200. So in IZ he does very very well. Like I don't think he has trouble in IZ at all. Let's see if we can do this. Boom boom, 74,000 damage. So 74,000 damage. Multiply this by 1.6 for the killer, so 118,000, right? Now, assuming that we deal 118, 400 damage to weakened enemies, right? Times 20%. Times 1.5 because the enemies got weakened to begin with. Multiply this by 3 when we get roughly the same amount of damage as we dealt last time. Remember how I told you like the last 3 hits, this is going to be the damage, like 624. So 639, very, very similar range of damage there. And then we're going to add the initial 118,400, and that's how much damage the special will do. Keep in mind, he is not T20, he does not have full stamina damage boost, which would actually, since we're only using, with this we're using Hogyoku Aizen, so let's divide the 16% full stam that he gets from the Aizen, multiply this by the 1.25 plus 16, 41% full stamina damage boost, and the damage we would actually end up dealing 921,000 damage instead of 757,000. So yeah, I mean that's that. The reason that we didn't calculate in the 25% on top of the 16%, like the reason that we didn't do times 1.25 here for the 757,000 is because we actually would have gotten a different number, right? Because then we're multiplying in 2 different full stamina damage boosts, and then this should be a bit higher than what it actually would have been. So yeah, so 921,000 damage. This is what we normally would be dealing if we had T20 with no extra SP, because obviously we'll be dealing more damage from getting more stats. But yeah, I mean overall he's not a bad character. At max transcended, at 5 out of 5 personally, I would max transcend him as well. I might leave out the stamina and defense slot, but I would definitely do the SP attack and focus just so that way he can clear quicker. And yeah, I mean it is what it is. Like if you have Grimjaw, I mean that's one thing, but like I said, this guy doesn't have Grimjaw. And yeah, I mean I guess I'll leave it as a grind. I'll catch up if you want to stay blessed. Like, comment, and subscribe. If you enjoyed this video, have a great day, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.